Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday as we kick off another week. Rural 2IC here with another morning chat. And what do I want to talk about today? Let's talk about the game of life. Now, you can look at this in two different aspects. You can look at this in a religious aspect or a non religious aspect. I suppose you can kind of blend the two together if you really wanted to. But in the game of life, there is a creator of the game, and thus there is rules and different things that we are players are supposed to follow. Of course, rules can be broken, and there are consequences to those rules. And it's going to be one of those ones that nobody is perfect, right? We all are human, and so we are destined to make mistakes, sometime on accident. Sometimes it is on purpose and for very bad reasons. It's just what humans do. But when it comes to games, sometimes they're unfair, right? You don't get to choose the level of difficulty, unlike in like a video game or something like that. Sometimes you can pop something in and put it on super easy mode and fly through something. Sometimes it's on extra hard. And then when you have all these other players, it comes to round to where maybe they're not playing by the rules, and it's very unfair. And people can make excuses. Somebody hits the start button and they're rich and they have parents that care, and every want and need is provided for them and then some. Others, maybe it's going to be didn't have parents and passed around to foster care and a very bad neighborhood and all sorts of things, right? That there's all sorts of scenarios you can play out. But my thing is if you have the inclination that it's going to become more fair during SHTF, I would have to beg to differ, because I think that once you have it to where the illusion that we have of law and order now during a relative time of peace, once you have it to where there's almost kind of an anarchist rule, or I would say maybe more of a tribal rule, right? I would say that most groups of people would have some sort of agreed upon rule system. But the only thing is, though, is if you're not intermingling tribes, then you're not agreeing to each other's rules. Therefore, that's where altercations come from and things like that. And so it's a very good reminder that just because you have a group doesn't mean that you shouldn't go out and meet these other groups. This is why Bug Out Weekend is important. This is why getting together in your community and having other communities come in, so that way if there's an SHTF situation, you at least have knowledge of one another, right? You can trade and barter. You can go and request aid or give aid, or have just a mutual thing. Look, you know what? I don't want trouble. You don't want trouble. I know you're there. You know I'm here. We're just going to draw this line. You stay over there. I stay over here. We're all good, right? Sometimes that's the way it works, right? But I want to make sure that we all have that thought in the back of our head that most of us know life's unfair, the way that people just go through and kind of do their own thing. But I think SHTF is going to be quite a bit worse, right? You're going to have no rule or law, pretty much, right? Somebody does something that quote unquote breaks the rules. There is no 911. There is no police. There is no anything that you're going to call, and somebody's going to come and tell the other person, you've been naughty, we're going to take you away now, right? You or the people around you are going to have to be the enforcers of fairness and rules and things like that. So just a reminder, as bad as something may seem, there is always worse out there. There's always people out there that have it way worse than you do. And when we get into any sort of an SHTF situation that seems to just knock us way down, It's one of those things that even at a low point, there's probably still others out there that is worse off. So make sure that you're being thankful for what it is that you have, and everything that's going on. Be thankful that you're alive and you're playing the game, right? There's beauty out there. Uh, other people. There's humanity. There's wonderful, great things going on in the world. And as much as it's nice to hear the good stories, sometimes we have to hear and witness the bad stories in order to make the good stories look extra special good. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day, an amazing day, a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. And with that, remember to remain united because we're all prepping in this together.